What's up guys? You've seen plenty of videos from me talking about either fashion or fitness, and I thought it'd be kind of fun actually to do something a little bit different where I go over all the items that I've bought somewhat recently in the last month or so and kind of do a whole wrap up and kind of my thoughts behind them and go a little bit more into depth than I get to in some of my other videos. So this is gonna be pretty casual. I got my cup of coffee, so relax, grab yourself a beer or coffee, just water, whatever it is, and hopefully enjoy and get to know me a little bit better, get to know the items that I like to buy and my style overall, and hopefully this will be something different and something that we can do as a series going forward as well. So with that said, let's get into it. Now, obviously, being a smaller YouTuber, I have to use my own money to buy all of these items, so I definitely have to be selective when it goes to buying them, just so there's a reason behind a video or using them in a video and things like that. But I really have enjoyed all of the items that I've been buying so far, and definitely starting this YouTube channel just a few months ago has really pushed me to step out of my comfort zone, and I feel like I keep getting more stylish as the days go by, which has just been really fun for me. So first up, I want to talk about some of the shoes I've bought in the last month or so, and it seems like that's been really a popular video topic that has landed with you, the audience. And again, I really appreciate your engagement because you guys make it all possible. And the first one I wanted to bring up here are these Jordan Lows. You have probably seen them in previous videos already, but they're the SE Craft version, and I really love them. Interestingly though, with this pair, I always wear 10s pretty much across the board. I might even be able to go down to a 9.5, but I had to get 9s in these and they fit way better. Like the 10s were huge. So I'm really happy that I was able to still get another pair at a lower size, and I just love them. I mean, the coloring on them is great. It's like a gray and tan and a cream color on the sole, which I really think is a nice touch. And if you know me at all, which I'm sure you do if you're joining the channel here, you know how much I love neutral colors, and this shoe really just checks off all the boxes. I've already gotten so many compliments on it, and it's just different than anything I've seen. So I really love the look of it, and my girlfriend has complimented me and she actually really wants a pair as well. So this is definitely probably one of my favorite pickups. I've gotten a lot of compliments on them on TikTok and YouTube as well. So I just wanted to share that, and it's definitely been a great item, and they're actually my first pair of J's too. So I would say definitely stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit there, but I really love them. I think they're absolutely great. So next up is actually gonna be something pretty out of my comfort zone as well, and that's these pair of Birks right here. They are great. This is the Arizona style, and I think this is like a gray suede. I'd actually have to look up exactly what the color is, but they're awesome, honestly. The main reason I actually got these is because of a couple of reasons, but next month I'm going to Italy, so I wanna be able to have something comfortable and still kind of stylish to rock around. And then also, like, I just do think they look really good. With certain outfits, I think they add a lot of style, and it was something that I knew could add value to the channel and something that I've been wanting to. So it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. Like, I'm not the biggest sandal guy, but I have to say, so far, so good. I am enjoying them. And it's definitely been a good pickup thus far. Now, next for me is gonna be the Cabell Vegan 481s, and I went with the chalk color. And the reason I went with this specific shoe is because I've been looking at more of an all-white sneaker that I can wear pretty much with anything, and I have all-white Chucks, a leather version as well already that I like, but I was kind of looking for something a little bit more elevated and I guess a bit more fashionable and separate me from the crowd a little bit too. So I went with this. They're really similar to the Reebok C85s, I believe it is, but I just went with the Cabells because I've actually been wanting a pair of Cabells for quite some time now. So it was between that and the low ones, but the low ones are just like a classic clean white leather shoe. There's really no frills to them, whereas the vegan 481s, I think, look a little bit different. In my opinion, look really stylish, and I just think I'm gonna be able to wear them with like pretty much any outfit. And I'm a huge fan of white leather shoes. Again, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that for a fact as well. And I forgot that as we were going through the video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the price point for each of these. So the Jordan Lows I got for about $120, and the Birks were about $140. And then Cabells were the most expensive, but they were roughly 180 bucks, like after tax, give or take. But the Cabells are a really high quality product. They're made in Italy, and they talk a lot about like their sourcing and like why it's actually priced that way and sustainability and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of reason behind it, but yeah, it was a pretty expensive thing that I had to pull trigger on. All right, next up, we're gonna talk bottoms, and I definitely splurged a little bit when it comes to bottoms in the last month or so. I definitely wanted to treat myself with a good pair of gym shorts. You guys know I'm a gym fanatic, and I went with the License to Train shorts, and this is my first 5-inch version of this short. This is by far my favorite gym short, like by far and away. This is the 4th pair I've actually gotten. This is the carbon dust color, which is absolutely amazing. I have this color in a couple other items, but it just looks so clean, and I needed a little bit of extra motivation and kind of wanted to reward myself for working out consistently. So that's the reason I went with these. This was like, I think $98 after tax for these shorts, which, don't shame me, like it's really expensive, I understand it, but hey, it is what it is, you know, whatever keeps you motivated. And on top of that, I wear these Jordans to the gym and they match super well, like perfectly in my opinion. So I try to do everything a little bit strategically when it comes to that. But anyway, I'm really happy with the purchase. It is expensive, but I really love them, so I'm not upset about it. Next up, I went with the linen shorts from Abercrombie. These are a 6-inch inseam and they are like a pull-on style short. So they're extremely comfortable. I really love them, and they're great because they're just like super lightweight, and they're different than any of the other shorts that I've had so far. Honestly, if I could get 5 pairs of these, I would. They were only about $60 if I remember correctly, so not too bad, and just super practical. They're gonna be great for when I'm in Italy and great all summer long because you can definitely dress them up or down. Like you can throw a camp collar on it, or if you wanted to just wear a plain white essential tee, I think that would look great too. So I really love the versatility of this short, and that's a big thing for me when it comes to all of my items. Is the more versatile it can be, just the better, because I feel like your dollar can go a longer way, I guess you could say. So another really great pickup. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is another item from Lululemon. Big shocker, but I just don't think you can miss, honestly. And these are the relaxed tapered trouser, and this colorway is just absolutely amazing. Again, I'm sure you've seen these in some videos, but I actually bought these retail for $148 before tax, which was really painful to do. But again, this was something that was like really outside of my comfort zone. I typically don't buy something like this where it's a really relaxed fit pant, but that's certainly in right now. And honestly, right when I tried them on, I felt like they looked really good, and my girlfriend was like, I actually like those. And I was like, okay, me too. So it gave me the confidence to be rocking them a lot more often. And honestly, I wear these so much. I absolutely love them. I think they're perfect. The way that the crop sits just above the shoe line, I think looks really good. They're really comfortable, pretty lightweight, and obviously breathable too, since they are a bit baggier. So in the spring and summer, I'll still be able to wear them. So I actually want to get a black pair, but I have to hold my horses just a little bit because I have to be realistic with, you know, what I can spend on any given month when it comes to fashion items. All right, so we're having a good time here. Let's talk a bit about accessories. I actually only got one accessory within the last month or so, and I went with these Meller sunglasses here. So another great piece. Actually, these retail for $65, but I actually got a deal on them. So we got 2 pairs, one for me and my girlfriend, for the total of $65. They were having a steal or like a deal going on. So that was really nice to be able to get those. They're extremely outside of my comfort zone, but I actually really like them. The first day I was like, I don't think I can pull these off. Like I have kind of like a smaller head and more of a narrow face. So like a bigger, bulkier glasses, like just don't really look all that great on me. But nonetheless, I just decided to keep them. And after like wearing them actually out and not just like in the house to try them on, they started to grow on me a bit more, and I actually like them a lot. So I don't know, you can let me know if you think they look good or not in the comments, and feel free to roast me and tell me if I look like an idiot. I don't care, it's fine. And I don't know, you're not gonna be successful 100% of the time. You're gonna have swings and misses, so sometimes you gotta take a chance, and so far I'm liking this, so we'll see in the long term if I still feel that way. All right, so now let's talk tops. I didn't bring them here with me. I'll still show them obviously over on the video when it comes to B-roll, but I went with quite a few tops. I got 4 different options here. I love a good baggy tee. I just think they're so in right now. And this first one here that I'm gonna show is the Abercrombie baggy loose fit tee. I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is. I'll be sure to look that up for you guys and put it in the description, but it's a great t-shirt. It's honestly so soft. It's probably one of my softest shirts. It was only like 30 bucks, which isn't too bad at all. And I love just like the faded look of it. It kind of almost looks like it's inside out if I had to kind of describe it in any way, but I just think the design of it is really, really nice. It looks great, and I'm really happy with it. Again, if I could buy 4 or 5 of this item, I definitely would, but I think this is the best colorway by far. All right, the next item I got was the commission long sleeve from Lululemon, and it's kind of like an Oxford shirt if I had to describe it to more of like a classic term that you'd find with other brands. But the reason I went with this is because I didn't really have like a nice button up for the office or days where I wanted to go meet with a partner for my regular 9-to-5 job. So that was a big reason there. And then right when I slid it on, it was just extremely comfortable again. And I was like, crap, I'm probably gonna end up keeping it. And I like the versatility of it too, because you can either button it up and have it be like a really nice button up look, or unbutton it, put a undershirt under there, or even a tank, and layer it and then have it be a much different look, dial it back and have it be way more casual. I think those are some really good options. And so I just like the practicality and versatility of this item. But again, it was pretty pricey, and retail before tax was $118. So that one hurt a little bit. It was definitely an expensive month, but you know, it is what it is. I really like the item. So doing this video, I'm like actually realizing how much I've spent in the last couple months, but it's all worth it. The YouTube channel is growing a lot. You guys seem to enjoy the content. So I think it's all gonna pay off, and it's all good. It's actually super fun and enjoyable. So at least I have a reason to be spending this money and like justify it a little bit in my own mind. All right, so somewhat similar to the Oxford or Lululemon commission shirt in terms of that practicality and versatility. The next item I'm gonna talk about is the textured flannel from Abercrombie. This is an awesome item. Anytime I wear it out or even to the office, like I get so many compliments on it, and people are asking me what item is this and where it's from. And so it's been a really great piece, and I just love the casual look of it. And it's, again, pretty comfortable, but I just think it's a great look. It's a little bit thicker, so definitely good for spring or maybe even summer nights if you do live in a climate where it does get a little bit cooler in the evening. I live in a desert climate, so probably not the most ideal, but I think it's a great look. Definitely a nice little statement piece because of the texture on it. I think actually just looks so good. So that's actually probably one of my favorite items that I've added in the last 2 months. All right, I mentioned linen earlier, but I also went with my first linen shirt this last month or so, and it's actually a camp collar, and I did a whole video on camp collar shirts previously as well, just because I'm absolutely infatuated with them. I think they're awesome, and they just look so clean. You really cannot go wrong with them. They're pretty like dressy at the same time, but not overly so, and I think they're pretty cool looking. So I'm a big fan of it, but again, this is just a really clean look. I went with the white because it's just classic. It's all time, you cannot miss. And again, I'm gonna be wearing it in Italy, but also all summer long. And so I'm really excited, and it's just super lightweight, but at the same time, it's not like see-through to the point where it would look odd, or you could even notice like seeing through it directly. So I think it's a great item. And this was, if I remember correctly, I wanna say $60. So again, all these items were a little bit pricey, but I think they're all worth it. And the most important thing to me is that they're all high quality too. So that's kind of just all my reasoning behind like why I bought some of these items, like where my head was at when I bought them, and kind of like where I'm thinking now. And I hope you enjoyed this. It's definitely different. I hope you enjoyed like the vulnerability and maybe just like my thinking behind, you know, why I bought some of these items, because I know you see them featured in a lot of separate videos, but really not all together at once. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make this a series. Let me know if you guys liked this video or not in the comments. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it and love to have you as a part of the community as well. So thank you guys again so much for all the support and kind comments. I don't think I really get to say it enough. I try to get to all of your comments, and I think I do for the most part. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was different, it was fun, but have a great day.